Okay guys, I recently made a pretty big order for from GotVapes.com, and I just wanted to kind of review the few things that I did not like from there. This Addy or atomizer with pump cart, major fucking failure. I mean, piece of crap in every fucking way imaginable. Okay, maybe you like a tight draw, but I don't like a tight draw because I've had a lot of cardos in my past, and when those things get tight, you're drinking a soda through a damn straw, and therefore I've just come to not like the tight draw. Anyway, so that's what this is. It's got a tight draw on it, but you may prefer that, and that's fine, whatever. I mean, to each his own. But reason that I want to say that this is a major fail, other than that, because that's just preference, is that this thing right here, when the person that does the reviews for GotVapes is showing that you just barely got to push the button, I mean, he really means it. I mean, if you push this thing, juice is all going to just come flying out. I mean, so, you know, there's a little bit of fiddle there. Just kind of like pop it with your finger a little bit or something, but you got to pop it kind of hard because it's spring loaded. Okay, so another failure on this thing is that this actually it was full up to the bottom of the button yesterday, and you can fill it all the way to the top. I accidentally did that because it's hard to see in there, and it just went all the way to the brim when I had it upside down, and that was okay, you know, no big deal, and it was cool that it didn't leak. But I just don't like the way this thing vapes. It doesn't put out a lot of vapor. The taste isn't all that great. You know, it doesn't have any kind of mesh down in there. It's just got the 3 holes down at the bottom, and basically the wicking part, not the wicking, excuse me, the part that gets hot and vaporizes your liquid is hidden down in there. You can't see it. It's underneath the metal plate or whatever it is that has the 3 holes in it. But yeah, it was all the way to the bottom of the button on the pump cart, and I decided I didn't like it still, so I actually set it in my holder where I put most of my stuff. And today, while sitting here, I got a little bit of time to fiddle with some mixing DIY e-juice, and excuse me, and I went ahead and pulled it out of there, and it's completely freaking empty. Basically means that this just all the way from here, which is probably about a mil of juice, actually went all the way down through here and leaked all inside my carrier. So now everything that I have in there is going to be wet with juice. So make matters worse, it was some of the last of my favorite all day. And so yeah, really disappointed in this thing. Pretty much, to me, the only thing that I like about the atomizer is it has that really cool gold ring down in there, and I thought that this was going to be a good thing to get, but it's not at all. So if I was you, you know, of course you can take the chance if you want to, but I would just save my money and put it towards something else that you already know works, because this thing fails in pretty much every aspect. So one other thing that I got from there that I want to say was a horrible experience is the Fleximizer CE2 type. This thing, it just doesn't do anything right either. I mean, it doesn't leak per se, and that's the only thing, but the drip tip is not the right size. It's not a standard drip tip, and they give you this crappy little rubber thing that I have here on another CE2. I actually don't really like these CE2s because they don't give you a warm vape. It feels clean, but then again, it's just kind of like vapor, and that's it. I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like I'm getting the flavor of my juice off of these things very well. But this here, the regular CE2 I don't know why, but it vapes miles around this, but I've got the tip that came with the fluxamizer here, and that's why I'm showing you guys. So I like the vapor production on this, don't like the vapor production on this, don't know why. Like I say, could be some of this crap they got here on the top. It looks like a different design there. And as far as that goes, besides the color, I mean, that's the only difference that I can see. But the fluxamizer, I hope that's what this is called. Whatever it is, a piece of crap, you see it, run from it. So both of these here, run from them. They suck. Okay, so knowing the way GotVapes services, it's not like they're going to be like ProVape. If you buy something from ProVape and it doesn't work good, they will take care of you customer service wise, you know, make sure that you're happy. But GotVapes, with my Vision Stone 3 tank that leaks all over the place without my O-ring fix, they wouldn't help me on that. So I mean, I love this though. It vapes really well. Looks really good and brings you a little bit more of a warm vape. So I vape that pretty much exclusively after I've figured out how to fix the leak on it. But this thing, you know, it's got to be loaded because it just went through a mill of juice overnight. So I'll show you guys kind of how it vapes, and I'm not gonna fill it back up, because if I fill it back up, I've got to vape all of it or it's a waste, and it's not really that fun to vape this. So the power is set at 3.5. Vapor production is okay. I can sort of taste the juice in this, but it's just a tight draw I really don't like. And all the rest of everything else. There's a lot better atomizers out there than the one with the hole. I'm just going to look at the ohms on this. It's ohming out at 3.1. So maybe it could actually go a little higher. So let me go ahead and turn it up to about 4 volts, 4.1 actually. There you go. I haven't put any juice in it since yesterday. I ought to be blowing plumes with the whole milliliter it freaking ate up. Now these things, oh, that's hot. Please don't splash me. But anyways, they come with a hole there and a plastic plug. You can take the plug off. Really is no need to take the plug off though, because if you've got a regular bottle, something like this right here, you can actually turn this thing over and actually fill this card up that way, so you don't have to take that plug out. But and it came with some packing in the hole, but the directions on the review from GotVapes actually says that you're supposed to take the packing out. Now, being as that there was a lot of juice going down through there when I pushed the button on the cart, I thought, you know, well, let me go ahead and try putting the packing back in there and see if that helps. And a lot of people will probably think that too, but it doesn't. I pushed that thing 20 times and I didn't even really get a drop down in there. I may have gotten a single drop, but no more than that out of 20 pushes. So that's fully pressing it in and letting it out, and of course facing it in the right direction, which is this. So, you know, very very good idea, very solid plan. If I could say one thing that needed to be fixed on this, is to ditch the whole idea of not having any metal mesh in there. The Joy Cardo, or excuse me, atomizer, I hope I didn't say cardomizer before, but the Joy atomizer from ProVape is the best one I've tried, and it has a pretty big bridge in there of metal mesh. So that's a good one. So if they had that, if it was like the Joy, and then they had a smaller hole here, so that when you push this, it's not just, I mean, you can literally see this stuff flying out. So You know, and I think that that's also another reason why this stuff leaked out overnight, is because that hole's just too big. You know, gravity takes over, pushes on down in there. So I just wanted to share this with everybody so you guys know what you're getting into before you buy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.